Hey y'all, it's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come in and say hey. Gonna get you pulled up. What's up, what's up? So I am popping in and we're gonna do a breast cancer wreath on the character board. So this is the vinyl from Unique in the Creek. So if y'all are wanting the vinyls or anything, I will put my link in the comments. Hey y'all. Oh. It's Michelle from Monkey's Creation. The vinyl. So y'all don't have to listen to me. Let me turn that down. So there's my link. That's where you'll find the vinyl. And hello. You're still in the hospital? No. The vinyl and the character board. Okay. So I have loaded every set of holes all the way around. Hello. And I have fused my pink together. So we're going to be using this pink and we're going to be using this check mesh with the pink and the white. Thanks for floating my boat. You had a bad oh no. Girl, you just can't win, can you? Crazy. So these two are fused. So this is two petals, two things of poly burlap fused together. I'm only doing one of the check because the only thing you're going to see behind that is the pink, and it's going to be gorgeous anyway. Okay, so I will bring you down and we will get started. Let me make sure you can see. All right, everything looks good. So, y'all have seen me do these vinyls before. All I do is wet my board, put the vinyl down, and then once it's where you want it to be, start from the inside working out and get all of those air bubbles out. Okay? So it's very easy to do this. So, doesn't really matter where I start, but I'm going to go row by row. So this is going to be pink, and then the check, pink check, all the way around. Hey. So, let's just get started. So, like I said, these are cut 10 by 10. So this is what it looks like. And then I basically cut it in half. Now you have to order more vinyls. And then cut it in half. And so that gives us our two fused pieces. Okay. So all I'm going to do is find our middle. Okay. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very easy. I've had this check mesh for a while. And then we're just gonna start. Now, if still your petal is a little bit off, make sure when you put it in that your other petal covers up that imperfection. Okay? So there still may not be perfect, but there's ways to hide it. Hello. Okay, So find our middle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I don't know why my petal is getting off. But we're just going to roll with it. I've showed you how to fuse them together. It would be on my YouTube channel. Okay, and then I come up underneath and just try to fix it. If you want, you can always add just a dab of glue. Okay, so I'm going to come in with our check. And we're going to do the same thing. Find our middle. You have to be a little bit more careful with the check. I know my fingernails always want to go through it. Okay, now let's see. This might not work, y'all. Might not work. I'm going to have to put in the next row to see if one petal is going to work. If not, what I may have to do is go back and put a solid pink underneath. But I'm going to see if this petal covers that up. If not, then this was a fail and I'll have to come back. And I questioned that when I did it, but I was like, man, it'll cover it up, right? So let's see. The next petal will tell. Hello, hello. Oh, let me cut that off. Ah, it might work, y'all. This will be a learning live if it doesn't work, right? Let me see. Ah, I think it's gonna work. Let's see. I'm just looking from all angles. And although it does work, I know I will not be happy with this, because when I look here from the side, I don't know if y'all can see that, you can see down and you can see my board. So, now anybody else, it would probably be okay, but I don't like it. So let me grab my pink real quick. Because there's no sense in keeping going when I'm not going to be happy with it. So we're going to cut 8 more pieces and then cut them into half. So those of y'all that have never seen the wood burner, then here's your chance. Right, Marianne? I can't. I ain't spray painting no board. So, normally I do my wood burning outside, but that's not going to happen either, because I'm live, right? Of course. Hold on. So it won't take long for this to heat up. Yeah, I wouldn't like it for sure. And it would work if you were just looking at it straight on, but so this is how I fuse 2 petals together. So I put 2 rolls together and then make my 10-inch between them and then cut them in half. So I'm gonna unfuse these, just pull it apart. So I need 8, so I need 4 pieces, because then we cut it in half again, okay? So y'all will get a quick lesson in how to do poly burlap. So all I do is I find the lines and I literally go in between that line, okay? So this end is already fused. So I'm going to find my 10-inch and go right in between, following the lines. Just like that. Well, it's not quite hot enough. Okay, so 1 piece will give us 2 pieces, because then we're going to cut it in half again. Two. So make sure if y'all are wood burning, you do it outside in a well ventilated area If you do it inside, just remember your animals, because they can get sick as well from this. You are burning plastic. Okay, there's our fourth piece. So then what I do is I always make sure that my serged edge is on the left, my upper left, and down at my bottom right. That way, when I go to put it on my wreath, it is all the same. You have the serged edge going the same way on every piece. Okay? Okay, we're going to find our middle. Now this you do not have to burn, wood burn, but I do generally, especially if I already have it out. Okay? Because this is our scrunched edge. And this one I just got from Amazon, and I believe the link is under my favorite tools on my website. All right, so there we go. There's our 8 pieces. Let me unplug this. Y'all, I've already laid it on my finger earlier, so I've got a couple blisters. So it does get hot. So be careful. Let me take this back out. Sorry about that. Hello, hello. So I'm going to take these 2 pieces back out. I will clip them together. And then we are going to start this one over. Just being very careful with them. Hello, hello. These out, and then we will just put the check over the solid pink piece. Okay, now we're back on track. But now y'all know it won't work, right? If you're as OCD as me. If you're not as OCD, you'd have been just fine. Hello, hello. Okay. And drink margaritas. Hey, I'm with you. All right, so let's get our pink back, our solid pink, and our check. So we're just going to lay one right over the other. Just like that. And then we will fold them together. And now I know it'll work. Are you putting the pink under all the check ones? Yes, every one of them. I can't do one and not the other. If you have trouble holding them together, just take you a clip and clip that. I wasn't happy with that one, so let's try it again. Okay, so there we go. So now we can rock and roll and bust this out. I would have had to have under the checkered. All right, now I'm happy. So the solid pink is 2 petals fused together. And then these are wood burned, and we are just going to put the checkered on top of the solid pink, and we're going to roll with it, y'all. So that's why I said this end, it really doesn't matter if you wood burn it, because it's going to fray, but it's all being tucked in and you're not going to see it. All right, now we can come back with maybe. I knew what you meant, Stacy. I knew what you meant. Hello, hello. I was going to do a back the blue kind of the same way, but I couldn't find my black poly. I know it's here somewhere. But I thought this one would be cool too. What do you guys think? What you think? What you think? Oops. Grabbed the wrong piece. There we go. So see how my serged edge is going to be on the inside on every one because I was consistent with how I cut it. My luck today. Oh no. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Stacy. That stinks. Well, I'm thinking about your girlfriend. If you need to talk, call me. Barbara, this decal, it is a vinyl from Unique in the Creek. Get it going the right way here. You're welcome. I can put my link again if you need it, but I did list it earlier. All right, so we're back to our solid pink. Okay, I usually don't have this kind of problem getting those together. We are still dry so far. So far. I haven't looked at the weather in a couple days, so I don't know what's up with the tropical storm or hurricane, whatever it is by now. But I think it may be next weekend that we need to pay close attention. Hello, hello. Are you still getting rain? Did I not? No, I don't think I cut enough. It's 93 there. Yeah, well, it's hot here too. I don't think I cut enough, y'all. I wasn't thinking. Hello from El Paso. Thank you. Had a huge yesterday and today through eastern Tennessee. Where are you at, Marianne? Do I know where you live? Oh no, Denise. We like to share. Thank you for floating my boat. I appreciate it. All right, this is really bugging me to death, y'all. Quarter, Texas. You're in Irwin. Oh, okay. Okay. Above Gatlinburg. Gotcha. Hello, hello. The Dean Michael gods aren't with me today, y'all. It'll be okay. Hey, you're welcome. Alright, so I am going to have to cut some more of these, but I will just use a rotary cutter rather than grab everything out to heat seal it again. Are you using 3 pieces then with it? No, I'm just using 1 pink right under that check mesh. Usually I can be pretty good at it, but today is not the day. I'm not sticking my tongue out the right way. See, I'm just using 1 piece of check and 1 piece of the pink. You're welcome. Oh, thanks, Kimberly. I appreciate it. for your door? Yes. I was thinking of another kind of petal that you could do, but you would still have to, this is the Dean Michael fold. All right, so I need, let me count. Obviously, I didn't know how to count. 1, 2. So I need 1, 2, 3. I need 4 more pieces of the solid pink, y'all. So I'm just gonna use my rotary cutter, and we're just gonna be very careful. Very, very careful. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So serged edge, upper left, bottom right. I don't show any freezing on my end. All right, last piece. All right. So let's try this again. Pink. Okay, because this is the edge that's going to be showing, so that's why I was okay using just the rotary cutter. You're not going to see this end. This end is going to be kind of tucked under, if you can see that. So just be careful. And we should be okay. Thanks. With your pink mesh and your window pane, there you go. All right, we're back on track, y'all. Thanks. You hate telling ours, especially when they hang up. Oh. You do. You're fired, Dana. Fired. Oh, look. It's almost 3:15 and my son just now shows up, y'all. He's fired. Fired, I tell ya. Dang it. Can I fire sons? Should I warn him I'm live? Oh. Ah. Hello from hot Florida. Well, hello from hot Texas. All right, we're almost done, y'all, I promise. Hello, hello. Right, Heather? I'll hire him back tomorrow. Yes, these were heat sealed with the wood burner. Most of them. Hello. Cold meat sandwiches. I don't know. It's going to be DoorDash here. DoorDash it is. I don't know what yet. Dana's no fun today, y'all. You just bought your first wood burner? Awesome. Right, Linda? I have. I've done pink 2 days in a row, haven't I? I'll do something manly tomorrow. Shrimp fried rice. Ooh, I'm coming there for dinner. Ooh, maybe I need to order Chinese food. All right, so we've got 4 more pieces, y'all.
Wash your nut on each side of the fence on both poles. Then you put the pot right there.
Oh my God, that's like overkill, isn't it?
The
That'll work.
The holes are the size of my thumb on the
Yeah,
pot.
that's true.
So
You got 4 though, right? Because I have another pot coming.
I'll go back.
You knew that.
It wasn't here.
Y'all, one of the pots that is going to hang on my fence is huge. So he had to go to Home Depot to get screws and those kinds of things. All right, so I'm going up underneath because I did already load this board, but I find it easier to go ahead and load it all than to try to fish zip ties under here as well. You just run more of a risk of fraying when you do that. So I do go ahead and load the entire board, if y'all can see underneath. So I did go ahead and load those. But I found I was starting to fray the mesh more by loading them after. All right. 2 more pieces. It's also National Ballpoint Pen Day. What? And caffeine. All right. Last one, y'all. This live was longer than what I anticipated. But that's all right. We all learned something. No, this is the Dean Michael petal. Wrong way. Alright, here we go. So it is going to fray a little bit, but I'm okay. I just cut it off, and once you quit messing with it, it will stop fraying. So just go through and clip them off, y'all. No biggie, but I was definitely not going to keep y'all longer while I went and heat sealed some more for sure. So there's my breast cancer bundt cake. Y'all know every time I make these, I think of bundt cakes. That's okay, don't be sorry. No need. Doesn't it look like a bundt cake, y'all? Come on. I think it looks like a bundt cake. But so pretty. What y'all think? Back up. So there it is. No, he didn't get candy corn yet. I have to order some from Amazon. So very simple. Makes the sign just the focal point, which is what I was going for. But y'all can't tell me that does not look like a bundt cake. Now somebody needs to make me a bundt cake. Who gonna make me a bundt cake? And send it to me. Cut this piece off. There we go. Touched up wreaths with a wood burner. Oh yeah, for sure. You're so welcome. So you need, so there's 16, so 32 petals. So actually 16 petals cut in half, if that makes sense. Okay. You can't see what it says? It says, we don't know how strong we are until being strong is the only choice we have. So this was on the character board, and the vinyl is from Unique in the Creek. A pink and white bundt cake. Just the shape looks like a bundt cake. I don't care. I just like cake, y'all. So if you're wanting the vinyl, I will put my link in one last time. So you can click on that link, and now you're hungry, right? So you can click on that link. It'll take you directly to Unique in the Creek. You can get your vinyls. You can get your boards. You'll only save 5% off your boards, though, not your total purchase. Okay? All right. Y'all are so welcome. I'm out of here. If you are in group, we will see you tonight at 7 Central for Wreath Critique. Other than that, I'll see what I can come up with for tomorrow, y'all. Bye.